for people to understand what the system can do. And the man that actually went and with the system, basically went involved and got every single information that you can actually gather from the internet, from the comparisons, from the competition, everything that he went out there to do to actually break down the system and find out why our system is very competitive in the market. And that the reason is that we actually own the life-giving product with iControl energy. So it's the president, and then you can see that guy. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you guys to Jonathan Williams. Jonathan, are you on the line with me?
I am here. Can you hear me okay? All right, thanks definitely for the warm introduction, just like every week. I actually wanted to put this on for everybody with the customers and brokers alike, just for the fact that unfortunately a lot of people are unaware of really how home automation actually works for you and what the new systems are actually doing much more than what they used to. But of course, I always like to start this out with introducing the company that really actually brought this together with a partnership. Now, of course, it's Consumer Choice Marketing. They've actually been well established since 2008. They're actually 100% debt free since day one. There's no shareholders involved. And also with the partners that we actually have backing us, we actually hold over a 90% customer retention and satisfaction rate. The reason for that is because we're all about the customers. The original business with the deregulation started out with the customer's choice. So, which is what consumer choice marketing is all about. Now, of course, one of the biggest partners that they actually started out with is IGS Energy. They've actually been well established since 1989. They actually hold over 1 million customers, and they actually specialize in the commercial and residential natural gas and electricity deregulation industry. Now, with the footprint that we actually have, that we're able to help out customers with the natural gas and electricity, we actually have a footprint that is actually spreading across 36 states and growing. Okay, with the about 36 states for commercial and large industrial, and we have about 20 to 25 states and growing as well on the residential side. So the idea that Doug Teskey wanted to come up with is, how do we extend this savings or a savings opportunity to the rest of the states for all 50 states? Now, the idea that he actually did come up with on that aspect is, what do you want to control? That's the best slogan that he actually did come up with, which is brilliant. Now, it can be for your home and or your business. You're going to have total, complete control, whether you're sitting at the house or halfway across the world. Now, what this system, the starter kit, was actually launched back in June of 2014. Now, the idea with this, again, is to expand the savings opportunity to all 50 states to help you reduce your energy consumption. Now, with this system, it gives you the best part of that to help you reduce in multiple different ways. Now, of course, one of the first ways is actually the T5800 Color Touch Venstar Programmable Thermostat. And that was actually rated #1 by Consumer Reports for the easiest do-it-yourself smart thermostat on the market. Now, on top of that, you actually get the Wi-Fi key, which actually helps the thermostat to go automated to where you can actually control it. Now, all the capabilities that this thermostat is able to do is just incredible. Now, also you get 2 smart sockets, which those are actually help you to eliminate the energy drainers, such as cable boxes, game consoles, everything that's like you can actually plug into the wall. It has standby power. It's going to help you to remove that power that's actually flowing in. And also you have the Smart Hub, which is actually the brains of the operation. That's actually what sends the signal from the devices to your phone. Now, also you get the water leak detector. Now, this thing is also very excellent for homeowners alike, because a lot of the insurance companies are actually really looking at this device and actually saving and reducing the homeowner's insurance for customers that are actually utilizing this, because it's going to help you detect any type of water that is actually seeping into the foundation for your home and or your business. And it's also going to send you a signal directly to your phone, letting you know as well, so that you can fix a lot of big problems before they turn into very big problems. Now, with this, it's actually going to pretty much offer you so much more than a lot of those systems out there. Now, with this system, it's actually no contracts. It's month to month. There's no long-term signing of anything for any amount of time. Now, with this, you can actually add up to 20 devices to the Smart app, and you're still only going to pay $9.95 a month. Now, that's incredible compared to what all the prices are out there. A lot of companies are actually making you sign a 1 to a 5-year agreement. That, yeah, they'll give you the products in the system for pretty much no down deposit, but yet you're actually paying starting out $40 a month. Now, and then they only give you a couple different devices to start on, and then as you add on more devices, they add on $5 to $10 each time. So by the time it's all really said and done, whenever you actually have the automation really going, you're paying between $80 and $120 whenever it's all said and done. So what this system is going to do with the actual price of it. Now with this system, it's actually going to also save you around 23% on your electric bills by reducing that energy consumption. So that's on top of the savings that you're going to be getting compared to really any other company out there. Now with this system, it's actually $460.95. Now we actually launched the Deluxe Kit, now which has the same devices, but we added on. There's 4 window sensors, there's 4 door sensors, also a temperature sensor, a humidity sensor, and as well as you can still add up to 20 devices and still only pay $9.95 a month. Now the humidity sensor, it actually helps out, especially for attics, to where if there is actually a hole in the attic and the humidity is actually seeping in, this is going to be able to detect that. And it's going to send a signal directly to your phone letting you know, so that you can, of course, fix it before it turns into a major problem. Now, the temperature sensor, it actually works very well to where you can actually schedule different temperatures on your thermostat for different parts of the day. Now, if you actually schedule it for a certain temperature not to go above, or in a certain temperature not to go below, if the temperature starts to creep up to any of those levels, it's going to send you a signal letting you know. Now, of course, with the humidity sensor, it's also going to help with the southern states such as Florida. That's where I'm actually at right now. There's a lot of mold problems. So what the humidity sensor is also going to help you detect, and of course with the temperature sensor, you can actually set it up to where if there's any type of red zone to where there's mold that's going to be a potential growth on, it's going to actually send a signal to your phone letting you know as well. So it's going to really detect and have sensors for just about anything. Just like your door sensor, anytime that you actually go on, it's the Zigbee Wi-Fi capabilities, which is, you're going to learn that in a minute. But the Zigbee Wi-Fi capabilities allows these door sensors and the window sensors with the device to where it's going to stay asleep until any of the devices are activated. If you have a door sensor, if you go open up the door, it's going to wake up that device, send a signal to the hub, which is going to route that signal directly to your phone, and it's going to get a notification letting you know that your door just opened. Now, right after it did that, it just did its job, so now it's going to go back to sleep. Now, and even though the door is wide open, that's whenever you actually go to close it, that's whenever it's going to wake up the device again, and that's whenever it's going to send the signal directly to the hub, and then of course to your phone, letting you know that now your door just closed. So, and of course it's going to, as soon as it did its job, now it goes back to sleep. So with a lot of home automation systems out there, they do go off of Wi-Fi, but it's the normal Wi-Fi, and which you're actually about to learn that in a minute. But now with the price of the Deluxe Kit, it's only $599.95. Now that's pretty much the same price as a brand new smartphone that just came out. Now you can take all of these devices and actually bring pretty much the same type of smart capabilities inside of your house now. So that's what it's actually going to be bringing on, so that not only in deregulated states is it going to help them additionally save up to 23% on their electricity consumption, on top of giving them a protective rate for the supply. Now in regulated states that we don't have a choice, like down here in Florida, this is going to give us an opportunity to finally help us reduce our costs. So it's one of the most remarkable things, and you don't even have to be a homeowner. You can be a renter. Once you actually purchase this, as long as you utilize a thermostat where you are, you can actually hook this up yourself and actually have this system, whether you rent a home or rent an apartment or own anything. It's not a problem. You don't have to be a homeowner with it. Once you purchase this kit and this system, you now own this. So even if you actually rent a property for a year or two and you go to a new one, you can actually take this system with you. So it's very insanely awesome what this system is actually capable of doing without having to do difficult installs, without rewiring different things. So it's very awesome on what this system is actually going to be capable of doing for all 50 states as well as worldwide. Now, right here is actually a snapshot of what the smart app actually looks like, your login screen. You also have where it shows you like a slide of for your thermostat, where you can actually control your temperatures. You can actually control your schedule of what you actually upload on your Skype port, which you'll actually learn in a second, where you can actually upload your own schedules and everything. You can actually still manage it from your smart app as well. So even if you actually have different bedrooms inside of the house, it's kind of like a geographical area of what your house looks like, and you can actually control every single device that is actually installed into the app, into the system, which everything actually configures up to each other. Now, with this, of course, you get the peace of mind in knowing that you actually can control your thermostat, your lighting, your energy management, which means that you're going to, with this app and this thermostat, one of the reasons why it is actually rated #1 by Consumer Reports is because you can actually follow your energy usage in a live feed. What your everything that is actually pulling power, you're going to be able to actually follow that in a color graph format. So there's so many different things and so many more capabilities that the system and the thermostat and everything is going to be able to provide for you. Of course, you're going to have entertainment that you're going to be able to control. You're going to have security, everything. Now, with this, of course, anything that's really plugged up and is actually pulling power, you're going to be able to control no matter where you are in the world, whether you're sitting at your home or halfway across the country. It does not matter. Now, of course, this is actually one of my most favorite things about this system because it actually gives you a back office to the thermostat. You're going to get the Skype port, which is pretty much the back office. You're also going to get the Color Touch Assistant, with pretty much it gives you like a crop office to actually upload family photos to where you can actually make slideshows on the thermostat. Now, with that, it pretty much goes along with everything that you pretty much ever could possibly think of that you ever wanted to do with the thermostat, you can now do. The funny part about it is that the actual nickname that Vinstar came up with this is it thinks it's a digital picture frame. So there's so many different things. It's almost like taking your smartphone out of your pocket, turning it sideways, and putting it up against the wall. There's so much different controls that you have with it, and vacation modes. If you're going on vacation, if you go to work 9 to 5, there's different schedules that you can actually hook up in there. And instead of having to remember if you actually raised up the temperature or put it to the specific temperature that you want, you don't have to worry about actually trying to remember if you did it or not. It's going to automatically do it for you. As soon as you put the schedule upload on it, it's going to remember everything that you do. So everything that in your personal habits, in your daily lives, your family lives, you're going to be able to pretty much upload it to this thermostat. It's going to follow everything for you. Now, of course, the Zigbee Wi-Fi is what pretty much the capabilities that we actually use with the Wi-Fi part, compared to a lot of other companies that they still utilize the normal Wi-Fi that everybody is using currently. Now, what the difference on that is that it's pretty much going to, the Wi-Fi itself of the Zigbee, it's a lot more energy efficient compared to the normal Wi-Fi that you're using today. The Zigbee Wi-Fi, it actually helps, that's where the actual system keeps, to where it's more energy efficient, to where with everything combined, the Zigbee Wi-Fi, everything with the thermostat and the smart sockets, that's where it's going to give you up to 23% on your energy reduction. So that a lot of companies are going to be utilizing this new type of Wi-Fi to where it's going to help it to be way more energy efficient all around. So that's, I believe with that one, that's going to be the new Wi-Fi that everybody's going to be utilizing, because it gives out a greater of a signal for pretty much a less of a signal compared to what we're actually utilizing right now. It stays asleep until you actually need it. Now, with all that said in mind, I'm very happy that everybody actually did come on with this. And we do this every Tuesday night, with Tide doing it every Wednesday and John Rakatan doing it every Monday. I appreciate everybody coming on, but at the same time, again, my name is John Williams. Get back to the person that actually invited you with everything about this. because of course this is going to be spreading across the entire country, and if not the world. It's going to give you complete control, the security, and the savings, which no other company can really do that for anybody out there with the prices as well. So please get back to the person that invited you. Again, my name is John Williams. I'll soon to be Regional Director with Consumer Choice Marketing. If you have any questions for me about the system or anything about that, you can contact me at john@eliteutilitybrokers.com, as well as you can Skype me at john.williams19871. And you can also contact me directly at 727-657-7642. But other than that, I appreciate everybody's time. Get back to the person that invited you, and have an excellent night.